Identity, reclaimed, reinvented, and reimagined. That's what pulses at the heart of Samuel Fosso's first solo exhibit at Yossi Milo Gallery, a showcase that's stirring up anticipation, controversy, and curiosity alike. Why? Because Fosso's photography isn't just about images. It's about challenging narratives and shaking up established ideas about African identity. But here's where the debate heats up. Fosso's work begs the question, who gets to define representation? And how does self-portraiture battle the lingering shadows of colonial imagery? From September 3rd to November 8th, 2025, Yossi Milo Gallery, 245 10th Avenue, New York, is hosting Fosso's eye-opening exhibition. And the buzz doesn't end there. Fosso will soon be featured in the Museum of Modern Art's landmark show, Ideas of Africa, Portraiture and the Political Imagination, curated by Oluremi Onabanjo, and opening this December. For anyone intrigued by African studio photography, this is ground zero. Let's unravel what makes Samuel Fosso's work so magnetic. A Cameroonian-Nigerian artist born in Kumba in 1962, Fosso has spent decades mastering the art of self-portraiture, breathing new life into West African photographic traditions. When Fosso won the top prize at Rencontres de la Photographie in Bamako in 1994, his international career took flight. Since then, he's used his camera not only to document faces but to pose deep questions about personal and collective histories. How can photography rewrite who gets to be seen and who gets to tell their story? Artur Walther, in the foreword to Fosso's 2020 auto-portrait monograph, hits the nail on the head. Fosso has constantly explored the myth-making potential of the camera. In his self-portraits, he amplifies himself and yet becomes someone else entirely. And this is the part most people miss. Fosso's journey started with a simple, heartwarming goal, sending pictures to his grandmother in Nigeria. His first major series, 70s Lifestyle, 1975 to 78, was crafted at Photo Studio Nacional, the studio he opened at just 13 years old after escaping Nigeria's civil war to Bangui, Central African Republic. By day, Fosso snapped passport and portrait photos for Bangui's locals. By night, he used leftover film frames to capture himself, gradually transforming this ritual into a form of self-discovery and artistic exploration. In a candid exchange with renowned curator Okwi Enwezor, Fosso revealed, "Sometimes, when I made photographs I was not satisfied with, where I didn't feel beautiful inside, I would cut up the negatives instead of printing them. I did not know I was making art photography. What I did know is I was transforming myself into what I wanted to become." But here's the striking backstory that could spark real debate. As a child, Fosso lived with partial paralysis, and for years, no photographs of him existed. His image was literally erased from family records. This absence wasn't just symbolic. It became the seed for Fosso's quest to claim self-representation, to assert agency, and to ensure that stories like his wouldn't vanish into silence. It's a powerful reminder of how art isn't just about aesthetics. It's about reclaiming presence and voice in the face of erasure. So, as Fosso's exhibit opens and the art world takes notice, let's ask, do you think self-portraits can truly rewrite narratives of identity? Is Fosso's work revolutionizing African representation, or is it still confined within the broader context of Western art institutions? Here's your chance to weigh in. Where does the real impact of his self-portraiture lie, and who gets to decide? Exhibition details. Samuel Fosso, September 3rd through November 8th, 2025. Yossi Milo Gallery, 245 10th Avenue, New York, New York, 1001.